Grand Rising Pisces, what's popping with you today? Thank you, Lord, for allowing us all to be here this day. Pisces, it's a lot going on in about 9 days, I would say. Counting today, the 28th, there will be the new moon, and that new moon is coming with bringing either something together for you, but also throughout that new moon, that cycle that we're coming into, it's speaking a lot here. Okay? 8 days with that new moon. That new moon is coming, speaking its truth. It's about family. It's about, it may be you're coming into some type of politician, but it also enlightens your way. And it's for the next 10 months, 9 months, or whatever. It's also telling you that don't be serious. Don't take things so into your heart, because you're going into a path and you don't want to have your attitude take over. And then at the end, it's not what you screwing up what you can get. All right. Have an open mind. Be quiet. No matter how things can make you shift in your attitude, take control over your attitude, your feelings, and the way that you act. Because in Cancer, it's about family. It's about union. But also, it can take you in a dark side, because it is the moon. And the moon really owns, Cancer really owns the moon, even though it says Pisces. So it is bringing you to a lot of new avenues, but it's all about how you handle it, how your attitude takes it. It would take you from here to 9 months from now. You got all these different planets lining up with different personality, different attitudes, right? So I'm just going to ask you, and I'm asking myself, to take the pause, right? To take the pause on what is it today, okay? On this moon right now, you still have Aries, right? But if you look at the chart, it's Pisces, and then this is moving into Aries, all right? Aries can be a lot. They're go-getters. They like to move around, right? They like to be confident, but they also got a very part about them that, the way they move, right? Anybody dated an Aries, you already know. I've never dated an Aries, all right? But my daughter-in-law, she's an Aries. And very soft-spoken. It's about her money. It's about her career. But can be a piece of work. All right? They try, if you put an Aries in a situation, they try to stick on what it will benefit them. Which Pisces, when it comes to that, we don't know no better, because we love too much. We give too much. But what I want you to know, Pisces, that into everything that's making this change with this new moon, I'm asking you from this day forward, because you are in Cancer season. It's about union, family, love, this and that and that and this. Just be careful of you flaring up and being a time bomb, because down the line you regret things that you say and the way you act. So, and I also speak to myself about this. I know I can't change the way people are, the way they act towards me, right? They wishy-washy ways. You can't never, it's like One way, one day they this way, the next day they that way. They like a fucking washing machine. Have you all this and that. But when you don't make things about a person and you make it about you, that's the best policy. To make things about yourself and not make any human being about you. Because you will never, ever be happy. That means you will always give to them more than they will ever give you. And then you will want to have to walk their line. And I'm too old to walk people's lines. I give people enough time to hang themselves with their tongues out, asking me to give them some water. I don't have time for this. You understand? So there's a lot of things. And remember, if you're coming into a new relationship, you met somebody 3-4 months ago, you get to know somebody, pay attention. Because honeymoon stage ends and then reality sits, right? Be careful, again, of attitudes, of the way you think and the way you move. Because remember, the way you think is far and beyond the way someone else thinks and the way they see things. They don't see it the way you see it. But when you stay in your lane and you focus on yourself and not on what someone else is thinking or how they feel or how they moving, you're going to have a beautiful life. And it's important that you understand that. Don't let no one take you off of a path, off of your journey that is about self journey. It's not about someone else. Because I'm going to say again, honeymoon stages and meeting people, and even in the old you, in the old past, everything that you think about a person is not what it is. You see things with your color rose glasses, and it's not like that. And then when you figure it all out, you all fucked up. I let people hang themselves with their tongue out, asking for water. That's the way I do it. Because if they think that I'm going to wrap myself around them, it's something else. I have fun. I can't get serious. Because you will never understand people. Never. It's once in a lifetime if a Pisces really met they twin. I'm going to say, I don't twin and soul, fuck that. It's a once in a lifetime if Pisces can say, this is what God has given me all my life. Because people like that, there's very few that exist in this world. People are cruel and they take advantage of you. And they sit you at the bottom of their feet to kiss their ass and their feet for as long as you allowed it. And when it comes new, it's a stage of honeymoon. And it's the way that you treat it. That's why my arms are wide open for many options to come my way. I can't wrap my arm around one individual because it would never work. And like I said, today, it's the day that I'm going to this friends of mine's mother passed away. It's her funeral. I will not walk in no church. I'm a Buddha. All right? But I treat that at a distance. I can't treat it close to me. I got to treat this at a distance because every time I would think one thing, it's a whole nother thing. And I cannot control someone else's feelings. But I need to put brakes on whatever the situation is because their world is not mine. I can't wrap their world around my world and live their world. I'll be too damn selfish if I don't love myself and love them more than I can love me. Because been down that path and learn lessons from that path. Then nothing I don't care how much I care about them, will ever amount to what I want. Because these people in this world live in they think that the moon is a planet and the sun is all of this bullshit is how they think, and it's nothing but a bunch of bullshit that they live. So if you can have fun with people, have fun and leave the fun right where it's at. Don't take that shit with you because it's never long lived and you will always be under someone's foot. I know plenty of Pisces. They live in homes, but they want to make it a home when they know it's not a home. It would never be. You live under them and you walk around talking about, well, that's how he acts and this and that and things is peaches and cream today and tomorrow. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. I had to make myself be this person that I am. Self-centered and selfish as a motherfucker, because guess what? For all the 57 years, and I'm 58 years, 57 years that I gave all the bullshitters in this world my time, they gave me their ass to kiss. Every one of them. So now I know to keep them right under my shoe, and I walks right on everything and everyone. Because it ain't no true to nothing. It's a game people play. It's false hopes, lies, deceivings. And it's you live in their world. Bring the bag in my house. This is how people feel. Bring your bag. Bring everything I want. Let me play with you. Let me have fun with you. And let me know where you sit in my life. And that's how they are. They don't give a fuck. Till you compare yourself, there ain't no comparison. You can treat a person like gold, but that person don't never know their value. You know why? Because they think they're better. They don't give a fuck. They don't have no respect. I don't care who you are. You can live with somebody and you can think you know a person, but you will always live under their shoe. They have nothing to prove to you, and you have everything to prove to them. Can you imagine? So that's why when I see a Pisces and they live in their true self, they live their true life and say, you know what? Call me what you want to call me. Call me a hoe. Call me whatever it is that you want to call me. Sneaky, conniving. Call me what you want. High five to those Pisces. You know why? Because if you ain't doing it to them, they're going to do it to you. You can sit under a house. You can sit at a table. You can play wifey when you ain't a wifey. You can do all that. Just bring the pussy, bring the bag, bring all this. And they ain't thinking about your fucking ass. They fucking weird. If I can't have you, nobody, but I'm going to keep you to play. But you think the world, the same way you got them, it's the same way they going to get you. Because the game don't stop. And if you're young enough to have kids, I hope you don't have one from this one too. And if you're too old to have kids, I hope you know how to play them. Because you would never be happy with people like that you give everything to. You want to be a wife. You want to be a mistress. You want to be everything. And they ain't shit to you. And you know it. You walk around with this fake smile. You walk around like you on eggshells. You go to church. You do rituals with candles. You take salt baths. You try to do everything to please somebody. But the only one that you got to please is yourself. And the roof that you live in, miserable as hell. Miserable. Walking on eggshell, trying to figure it out. God forbid you got kids and they little. You really trapped. That's what they want you to do, is be trapped. Let's move on. Thank you for all those who show me love. Thank you for all those who sit to the end of this reading, right? Anyone that wants a reading, you get it today or the next day. I've been doing a lot of readings, and I've been doing a lot of readings for people that I've been doing readings for a long time. They've been with me. And I thank y'all, each and every one of y'all, to see your face and to see where you're at in your life. But I want you to know, no matter how new someone is in your life, you better not fucking sleep on them. And if people tell you that is the choice for you, remember one thing. The minute you let your guards down, the minute you stop living for you, you're directing to your past. And the future will be your past. Remember that. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And enjoy it your way. You can't give somebody all your time. If you're the kind of Pisces that like to be under somebody's ass, you got a problem. You got a serious problem. Okay? You need to get a life. Okay? The black magic candles is a spell breaker candle. And people say, I need to cut the cord. I need to get clean. I don't know how to get rid of something. It's you. It's you. Okay? It's these roots that you are creating. It's this root that you seem not to get rid of because it lingers until you get to your next victim. And then the next victim become you again. Until you break these cycles. In your life. Some of y'all don't even have relationships, but always got your hands like this. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? There is a situation that you live in. You cannot break cycles until you know who you are. And apparently you don't know. There's Pisces here that are fucking ridiculous. I don't know who you think you are. But life is beautiful. And you just don't know. We got Pisces that are dark as fuck. I can't have a conversation with a dark Pisces. And it's always when you have a conversation with a dark Pisces, they always justifying why. I'm trying, I want this and that. And you don't want shit. You want to feel sorry for yourself. And you want everybody to feel sorry for you. These dark Pisces, I just don't know why you even be bothered with me. I don't even know why you're here. But for the Pisces that are not dark, don't repeat these lessons. Love yourself enough to move forward. Know how to play this game in this world we live in. It's nothing but a game. Enjoy where you're at. Because if you don't enjoy where you are at and you are a prisoner of your circumstances, you will be dead chasing it and wanting it. And when you die, the next one will move on in. I cannot live with someone. I must live alone. You will not constantly remind me of what you're going to do with me. Or how you're going to put me out. Or how all this bullshit. I don't do that. You must learn how. You must learn, Pisces. There's two of you. And this one is underwater to the bottom of the pit can keep you in a dark place. Very dark. And the one that's on top is in the light. How many of us are in the dark? How many of us still living a life that we will never come out of? Who's playing the game with who? You playing it with yourself. The victim is you. The situation is you. For the Pisces, they know how to move and how to deal with this. More power to you. I give you hands up. The decision is yours to make. Don't make your life short for someone else. There's always many routes to take for you to stand strong in your position. Many routes. Don't get off the wrong one. All right? The abundant prosperity, healing, growth, fertility is what we want. But in order for you to get the abundant prosperity, healing, growth, and fertility is how bad you want it for yourself. If you're waiting for it to come and fall from the sky in your hand, and if you one of them Pisces, gimme, but don't want to do shit for yourself, then you at the bottom of the pit, baby. I don't know when you're going to come up. Your life is a living hell, and you know it. You know it. And this is not for all Pisces. This is for them Pisces that are at the bottom of the pit still trying to figure out, how can I get out of this shit? And I don't mean the Pisces that have jobs. I mean the Pisces that just sit there. Waiting for the next opportunity that can get them out of a situation. That's the Pisces that are dark. Self-love is to save yourself. Because can't nobody save you like you. Nobody. You're going to leave this world alone. You will. How much do you love yourself? That you can do for yourself? Because I feel not doing for yourself is when you have nowhere else and you are dying and God is giving you a life sentence because you're dying. That's when I know that you can't do for yourself. But as long as you can, you need to. God bless the child that has it all. You shouldn't put no weight on someone else because you don't want to make the best of your life. And these are for certain Pisces, not all. You know who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? Life is beautiful. I cannot continue conversation with people that don't want to be nowhere in their life and find 50 million excuses of why they're not doing good. I cannot do it. You wasting my time and your time. I love talking to a Pisces that know what the struggle is. And no matter how bad the struggle is, they're going to make it be. And even if I don't have enough money to put food on my table, I'm still going to go out there and get it to pay what I need to pay. We got different Pisces in different levels. And I don't know what to say. Life is precious. Justice will be served. Remember, how you treat yourself is the justice that you're going to receive. It's karma. All right? You can't tear somebody's back to build yourself up, dark Pisces. But if you're a light Pisces, everything that goes and happen to you will come right back around to someone. And they're going to feel the justice. All right? They're going to feel it. People feel themselves, and when they feel themselves, they tell you whatever you want to hear. But as soon as they take that fall, you become nothing. It's when they feel themselves. Okay? The Palo Santo and the sage is to sage your house, get all the negative out of your house. And I'm going to say something to you. If you're a dark Pisces, you can burn anything you want. You can take salt baths. You can do whatever you want. Honey, you better get yourself together. Because you live in a hell of a life that's called hell. Like you living in an oven. Burning like hell. All right? for dark Pisces. Light Pisces, the struggle is real, and continue to struggle, and you will always see the light. Always. All right? The red brick dust is good for the surroundings to put around you in your doorways. The black salt is for the same thing, but it's for your own protection. I always tell y'all to, take salt baths, and at night, make sure you salt your hands or your feet, for these energies around you. All right? You pick up people's energy. You pick up, especially if you're not spiritual, it's easy for it to grab you, right? The walnut bath is to work on your shadow. And there's a lot of people here that need to work on their shadow. I work on my shadow all the time. I'm not afraid to tell you that I have many flaws. Many. And I sin every day. But when it comes to my spirituality, I'm pretty huge. And I know I'm huge. And I don't need nobody to tell me that. Can't nobody take me off that path. God is good all the time. Crystals and stone play a major part in your body, Pisces. Take care of your health. Take care of yourself. Your kidneys. Your heart. Where you breathe. Please, that is so important. Right? Your thyroids. Please, Pisces. Don't neglect your health. I got salt, detox salt. This is what I'm known for. Try it. Very healing. I got herbs in the bag. And most of all, my jewelry. Evil eye. My 7 chakras. Joan of Arc. And more than anything, it's the universe. Go onto my webpage. There's something for everybody. Make sure you read what you're getting. This ain't a place where people don't store, buy candles and, and light them up and for all kinds of shit. You better know what you're playing with. All right? This ain't, when you go into lighting candles and doing rituals, you better know what you're doing. All right? And then you want to cut cords, you better know what you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay? It seems like you want to chase something and you want to light candles to cut cord to go to the next thing and the next thing. You playing with yourself. You're playing with yourself. Whenever I come on here, I got black shirt on because I'm not going to let nobody give me this energy that they got. And I'm going to say it again. There are Pisces that are so fucking dark that you can't even see their soul. And they go to this dark hole, and that's what's going to await you, that dark hole. Because you always chasing, and you can't even find yourself. Make it make sense to me, damn it. When I talk to some Pisces, I'm trying to figure this one out, but I can't. And they want a finger point. And want you to understand, I don't have no understanding of it. I'm not trying to understand it. I just want you to hang up and not use my phone number because I don't have the time for it. It's time consuming, energy consuming, and you will never, because you don't want to get it right. And I'm not talking about Pisces that are in this light, star seeds. Light workers. I'm talking about Pisces that think they are in a light and living the darkest and want to drag people with them and waiting for the next thing to come. People get tired of people like that. People get tired of being dragged, used. And you got Pisces that are users. And then you got Pisces They give the world to people. Come out of your darkness for those who are in the dark. And I have to say all of what I'm saying today because I'm going to a funeral. And after the funeral, I'm having a big event. And going to this funeral means, and it's a Pisces that's been gone. Today they see that body. That means nothing. Because all it is a shell. Today I'm going to be and see a Pisces that made a difference in this world. She gave her life to be a missionary. And her last days were hard because people didn't believe what she was going through. They questioned her. But she left this world being a missionary. I don't need no one in her family to tell me who she was, because I know who she was. But after today is a major event, and it's happening in one of her sisters, my home. And after that, Pisces, on the 5th, that's when you're going to start humbling yourself. And no matter how bad the situation is, humble yourself. Because for the next 9 months, it's going to take you to a path. And it starts with how you will humble yourself. And no matter how bad the situation is, Pisces, humble yourself. Keep your mouth shut. And go with the flow. Because from now, from the 5th to 9 months, less than a year, your life will change. And by the way you will humble yourself, it's going to take you to that door. But if you don't humble yourself, you're going to bring chaos into your life. No matter how you feel, humble yourself. Because every time you humble yourself, you're going to see it. Ride it easy. You don't want to be in a stage where you are mad. You doing crazy stuff. You tripping on yourself over situations. Humble yourself. Because it's going to take you where you want to be in 9 months. I promise you that. Farewell. Send my hands up to God. Send them up to the universe. Because Pisces already has her wings. She's free. She's been free. But today is the day we honor her. We don't close your hands, open them. Because she is free. She's been free. And it's a showdown showcase. It's not about her funeral. It's a celebration of those who are left behind to be celebrated on someone that passed away's event. That's why I tell my son, when I pass away, I don't need a crowd. I never had a crowd. I need you, my grandson, my sisters, my brother, and my niece. That's all I need. I'm a Buddha. I don't go to church. Don't take my body there. Take me directly with all my organs and get burnt. And straight to the river, the ocean, the bay. I don't care. Take me to the nearest water. I don't want no vase. I don't want to be kept in nothing. I want to be free. I don't need none of it. I won't ever put my son through that. I don't want to. There's no need for it. That's why the funeral homes get paid all this money to torture the body after it's gone. I don't want to be a part of no funerals. I don't want to be a part of nobody breaking me up, taking me out. You understand? I don't. All right. I put enough time. Thank you. I should have made this your reading. Spirit, Holy Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, tell me what I need to know. The Queen of Cups, Pisces. Put that crown on your head and fix it. Don't look down. You are a teacher. It says kindergarten. You teaching. You have an apple of love. All right? But you got the crown here. You need to put that crown on your head and keep tapping along, baby. Put that crown on your head and tap along. Okay? You got a crown sitting on the table. You making crowns, a lot of crowns. It's like a teacher making crowns for the kids. And you got one on the table. You got one in your hand. You are a teacher. That's what you was born. And you're crowning many Pisces. Many. Right? Many. You crown a lot of people. You got the sun, brightness. Taking pictures. Maybe today is the day. Remember, the sunflowers always follow the sun. And as far as the eyes can see, you got these sunflowers. How beautiful it is to be in a field of sunflowers. Like taking pictures of the beauty. Crowning people. Crowning. Give me my crowns while I'm alive. I crown you, Pisces. Come out. Get crowning. All right? It's like you have so many people that will attend an event in your life. You're going somewhere, Pisces. Someone's traveling somewhere. Someone sees something here. It seems like they're getting closer and closer. It's like, you know when you're in an airplane, you take off, and then you don't know because you're up in the air. But as the airplane starts approaching the city, the island, the state, wherever you're going to, you start seeing it. Everything becomes bigger. From a distance, it's small, but as you approach it, it becomes bigger. I see a lot of pictures. I see a lot of looking at objects closer. Making choices for the future, for the happiness. I just told you, humble yourself through this month so that you can see the future for you, the brightness, the joy. Nurture yourself. The crowns that you give come thousands back to you. The choices you make are going to be lifelong for a long time. But you got to learn that in any situation you're in, you must humble yourself. It doesn't matter what someone says, that you're a punk, that you this, that you that. You need to humble yourself. Because the person that humbles themselves is the person that gets the most. That sees more. Okay? So, I feel like a lot of people, everything in life these days change. But there's a vision here, and it's called a vision board. And you need to be making this vision board. You need to make everything come to life. But you must humble yourself to get what you want. And I mean, go for what you want, but humble. Somebody here is fixing a lot of crowns. A teacher, patience. You gotta have patience because you're teaching these kindergartens. You're teaching people a way of doing something, or teaching them the tools that they're gonna need to humble or go beyond and taking pictures of, as far as I can see, these flowers that nurture you, that give you sun, that give you the right oils in your life. So that when you get there and you see things at a distance, it becomes closer and you make the right choices. Because it seems like someone is traveling to a place where it's so bright and it's going to be sunny. The lovers' choices, there's an angel here. You're giving a lot of crowns, Pisces. There's a choice to be made. There's a choice to be made here. You may be very important to someone. You play a big part in this person's life. Okay? You value someone. Right? But there's a choice here to be made because there is things that can destroy someone. And it's like you're hanging there because there's, I don't know, is this sun representing, it's a lot of major, this is a major move. But you coming into the light, you coming into a decision here. But it's a blackbird pecking on coins. All right? It's birds carry message. Birds tell you something, but this is a black bird dark, pecking on this money. But it's something that you want to see. It's something that you smile in here. All right? But you are tied up or feeling like it's got to do with some money. All right? I got to make a decision, but if I choose this or if I choose that, will I be left out or there's a lot here, but it's someone here that needs to make a choice. But whatever's coming to you is greater. I'm going to say something to you again. For those Pisces that's sitting there waiting for something to be done for them and they ain't doing nothing for you, this reading is not for you. Okay? I need to be honest with you. All right? The world is not Bank of America for you. You need to get your ass up and do something for yourself. And that's the bottom line. For Pisces that are in another place in their life where they're teachers, you got students here, but making a decision, fixing more than one crown. So there's more than one crown here. I see one on the desk and I see one in your hand. And I also see an angel here. Somebody see you pretty huge, pretty spiritual. You taught them many lessons, right? Making choices. You got a lot of choice making here. Taking pictures, keeping memories. Traveling to a location where you have these pictures to show these roots, these flowers, whatever it is, it's flowers. Maybe you want to take some flowers home from a different country, or maybe you made a trip where you seen all these sunflowers, and where I live at, you see fields and fields of sunflowers. But there's a choice because it got to do with stability. All right, stability. But it seems like everything that was far is coming closer and closer and closer and closer. Traveling, relocating. Something is coming, but it's coming very close to you where now you're going to start seeing it. Okay? But it's choices. You got a lot of choices here. And it's choices. What is the right choice? What is it? Only you will know. But remember, the humble is what's taking place here. Because you got to humble yourself to get to this place. Look at this. Somebody feels like look, again, check it out. I see it, and it's close to me. But the 10 of Wands is, I see it. Like, in here, it's like, you see it. You got to wear your binoculars to see it, right? And it's a shadow in the water. So you get close to it. But then here you're there. You literally see that doors and the windows. But you're carrying the weight. Someone is carrying a lot of weight to get there. A lot of luggage. A lot. Looking at how I got all this weight that I got to carry there. A lot of luggage, a lot of suitcase. I don't know, but it's a lot of weight on my shoulder. And all of this weight does not go away overnight. You don't just, okay, I'm going to drop this and just go. Because you can drop all of that weight, all of it. You can just drop it right there and say, I'm going to get somebody to come get that shit later on. Because I can't carry all this shit up the steps. Because if I carry this up that hill, I'm going to break my back. So what it's telling you is, maybe it's time for you to let go of all this weight. Or somebody that's coming your way, it's time for them to let go of this weight. Because where they're going, you can't carry all that damn weight. You got to go travel light. As light as possible. And I know that for a fact. Because sometimes I'm always traveling somewhere. Right? But I travel alone. I don't have a man with me that's going to carry my bag, push my luggage, and I'm sitting there with a pocketbook. I wish I did, but I don't. So while I'm in the airport, I get somebody to drop me off, and yes, they take my luggage all the way in there. You're damn right. I'm treated like a queen. But once they leave me, I'm on my own to carry all this luggage and this shit. And then I start thinking to myself, when I get there, I don't even use none of this shit. But I took it with me. So why not just leave this shit home and travel light with a backpack that don't weigh shit and make this trip very comfortable, very light? Because For some reason, somebody feels like all of this is a choice to be made. But it's like you want to carry all of this knowing good and damn well, or they want to carry all this knowing good and damn well that when they get there, you bringing a lot of weight. Leave that shit right where it's at and leave it there. Because it's too much. And I mean, leave it there. The choices that you make, remember I said that if you don't make the right choices, you're going to break your ass for 9 months or into next year. Because you don't know how to let go of all this weight. It's not even worth it. All right? Pick it the way you want or fucking run the show the way you know how to. And don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. That's the thing. I can't worry about if they think I'm a player, if they think, oh, she's a player, she's this and that. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. I'm going to run this show the way I want to run it. I'm going to make decisions that are good for me. And I'm going to take all the weight off of me and travel light. Because I know through the journey, I got to travel light. I can't carry all this shit. You know? It's like, wherever I go, I need to travel light because when I leave this earth, I'm going alone. I ain't taking none of this shit. I ain't taking no dick, no nothing. Right? So I'm going to travel light through this journey as light as possible. I get rid of shit. When I say get rid of shit, get rid of shit. And the way I operate is, you may think I'm all crazy. You may think you got me like this wrapped up. You ain't got me wrapped up. I done unwrap myself off of your gift box. Okay? That's what I did. While you think I'm giving you, I unwrap myself. I ain't giving shit. And I'm traveling with nothing but me, myself, and I. Okay? Yeah, honey, my suitcase is light as fuck. And everything in my suitcase is a go-go. I don't care about how I'm going to get dressed up to go here and there. No, I'm going to enjoy my life and enjoy the beautiful scenery and the beautiful water and all the pools. And feast. And meet new people on my journey. Because I already know what I already know. And I already know that this shit don't change. It wants me to change, but it ain't going to change for me. So guess what? I'm enjoying my life and saying, fuck it. I'm going to leave, honey, I'm going to leave. All these ones are, you growing. It's a lot of growth here, but it ain't enough to break my back. To go up that hill. It ain't enough. Because if it was enough, I won't be carrying all that weight. Right? Think about it, Pisces. Make it make sense, because there's choice, and the whole reading is about a choice. And the main part of your reading is like you sitting there hanging, like, I need to make this decision. But I'm taking too much with me. Well, go ahead and take it, honey. That's you. If you're the kind of person that got to travel with 50 million things, and all of that is problems, go right on ahead. What is this? Okay. What is this? Set things free with this Queen of Cups. All right. It's a lot of emotion here, but set it free. Again, you're like an angel in someone's life. You are a true angel in this choice there in someone's life. And they may look at you as a choice, but you're the one that's making the choice. They may look at you as you the choice. Like you can be one of their choice, but you the one making the choice. It's not them, it's you. Come on, Pisces, you already fucking know what time it is. Tell me more about this. Okay? You got the Ace of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles, what I like about this, there's something here that is for you. And it's moving towards you. It's release. It's going to be something that's going to relieve you from, and it's got to do with your coins. And maybe it's not. Maybe you waiting on something to be released to you, or maybe you wait on some type of money to come through, or to make something, but it's going to be released. It's coming to you. It's being released, right? And look at this. Step on in. Let's go. Step on in and let's go. Okay? The charity. A very fast moving energy. Somebody saying step on in. Cancer. And that's exactly where we at. It's like, I'm going to take you to get this money. And this money has arrived. It's right here for you. Get in here. Let's go. And this is a very fast moving energy. But you remember, it's choices here. And the choice you make is going to be long lived. But you better be humble and be calm. It's a lot of things moving towards you. And it's something here that's going to bring you more than just a relate. It's someone here that's offering you, let's go, get in this car. I got something for you. Right? With the 10 of Wands, you arriving, it's like you're going somewhere, but when you arrive there and you start, everything's starting to get close to you, you got to let go of all this weight that you've been carrying. Because it's a crab, and this crab keeps showing up, and we are in Cancer. This card keeps showing up towards the end. And what it is means, like, if I don't let this weight off of me, I'm going to feel like I'm being left out. It seems like if you don't want to let go of something because you feel like you're going to be left out of something. It's a church here. It's like, I'm arriving to this place. It's beautiful, but I'm carrying a lot on my shoulders. And because I'm carrying so much on my shoulder, it's because I feel like if I let go of all this weight that I got on me, right, I'm going to be missing out on something. It's almost like you questioning yourself about what you're going to be missing out on. Look at this. You can't make it up. I said it again. And it's got the 5 of Pentacles is missing out on some kind of money. Like, I'm left out of this. If I don't let all this go, I got to take all this weight with me. I got to take all this to this place where I'm going to, because if I don't, it's a lot of baggage. It's a lot of bullshit. It's like you are afraid to let go because missing out on an opportunity. And so that's what you're afraid of. You afraid of being judged. You holding on to a child. You're afraid of judgment. You're afraid of how people will judge you if you do this. I don't know, Pisces. I don't know. I don't know who this is for, but you have been judged. You have been judged. You have been pointed at. You have been going through a lot. But there's a lot of people here that's coming out of the grave. A lot of things coming out of the grave. A lot of things coming surfacing. Right? But you looking at all of this like people are going to judge me. I feel like I'm missing out on something. I feel like I have it all, but I'm missing out on something. And what are you afraid of is these 2 cups that you just ignoring, because what you used to is chaos. and people judging you and people telling you this and that and who this, what they think you are. They don't know shit. But you judging yourself too hard. You're being too hard on yourself. If you learn to let go and not give a fuck what people think about you or got to say about you, you're going to be good. Or this may be the person that you're dealing with. I don't know. All right? But Pisces, if you need to read and get it from me or someone else, I don't give a fuck about how people think about me, what they're going to judge me as. I don't give a damn. I don't care if it's the person that I love the most. Me, myself, and I. I'm the judge. I'm the prosecutor. I'm the public defender. I'm my lawyer. I'm my worst enemy and my best friend. And if anybody think they can judge me more than I judge myself, fuck you. Fuck you. Because I'm already fucking up myself. By picking the wrong shit. By going in the wrong lane. By trying to help people. By trying to do this and do that. And all I get is they ass to kiss. Man, fuck you. I don't care. I'm a player and I'm a die player. Because I play by my own rules. See, people may think they got this. But you ain't, and they think they got this. But I think with this. This I already put away. Because I know if I use this, you're going to fuck me. So I'm going to play your game. And I'm going to win every time. I don't give a fuck. I can grab you anytime I want. And I can put you on the shelf anytime I want. Just like you've done me. I don't care. I don't care what people think. The thing is, I don't give you enough time to think. You know why? Because I'm never seen. And everywhere I go, I go in. I don't be out. I go in. My business is my business. Think what you want. But my business is my business. Many doors. Many doors. I don't need a key to none of these doors. And I can go in and out anytime I want. And I can treat them any kind of way I want. As long as I know to be calm and still, I can come in and out of any door and I don't need keys. Because I know how to be calm and I don't need to judge them because who give a fuck? I don't care. I already know that I am the one that got to deal with this situation and these people this kind of way to live in this cruel world. Because there's always going to be people that's going to talk shit. But as long as I live my life and they don't pay none of my shit and they don't do shit for me, I treat you and I don't need no keys to nobody's doors. And I'm going to treat you like you need to be treated. Now you figure that out, Pisces. I'll talk to you later. Namaste. Be blessed. Remember, go with the flow. Keep your mouth shut. Don't show that you're mad. Be cool and calm. Play your role. You got 9 months to move into this direction, but it starts from the 5th on. It's testing you. It's testing where you're at. How humble you are. That's what it's about. All right, Pisces. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.